Hello everyone, the December Review here, back again with a movie review. Today, we have the new Netflix original film, Gunpowder Milkshake. This thing is crazy good. Let's check it out.
Sam, your talents are needed. Somebody stole from us.
Karen Gillan stars as Sam, an assassin who has followed in her mother's footsteps, taking out people at the request of the Firm, a powerful organization that pretty much runs things in this world. When one of her jobs goes off script, she ends up taking out the son of a crime boss who wants revenge. Well, tasked with another mission gone wrong on top of it to retrieve some stolen money, and Sam finds herself in a kidnapping plot and a whole lot of people trying to take her out. So it must be said right off the bat here, I love this film a lot. And minor spoilers ahead. It's a crazy, action-packed, bloody, violent, revenge-filled fight fest of epic proportions. It's also very well acted with an interesting storyline revolving around family. For a reference point, we're talking Kill Bill Volume 1 level of Kung Fu Ultra Carnage. The fight scenes are extremely well choreographed, and you won't have to go much longer than, say, 10 minutes before the next crazy battle is ready to explode. We've seen the plot before. An assassin gets blacklisted and now must fight for survival against the boss who used to give the marching orders. But it would be a huge disservice to the film to discredit it for following down familiar territory. There are more than enough twists to the story structure that it all feels new and exciting. The Firm doesn't feel much like a threat to Sam, but the crime family does, and they get a few good shots in there. I found myself actively rooting for Sam and her posse, but truly not knowing if they will make it through. There's a bunch of added tension that elevates the entire proceedings. And speaking of her group, Gunpowder Milkshake sports one heck of a cast. Lena Headey plays Scarlett, Sam's mom. Paul Giamatti is Nathan, Sam's boss from the Firm, and they have quite the history together. And there is the Sisterhood, a group of weapon holders who take cover in the local library. It's an on-the-run film where our leads are constantly in motion, from car chases to bowling alleys and dentist rooms. It's complete chaos for Sam. There's plenty of hand-to-hand combat, but if there's anything even remotely near anyone in this film, it can be used as a weapon. It's filled to the brim with creativity at every turn. Look no further than the extended scene where Sam loses use of both of her arms, and then has to take on 3 people. It's funny, action-packed, loaded with fake blood, and endearing all at once. And a lot of that charm falls right on Karen's shoulders. Most people will know her as Nebula in the Marvel Universe, and getting to see another side here as Sam, her character is brimming with confidence even in the face of 100% total defeat. She never loses her mojo, and even though she is an assassin, she has a conscience, which stays true throughout the film's runtime. It's a performance I would put alongside Uma Thurman's in the Kill Bill series. It's just great work. The whole cast brings their A-game here. The Sisterhood helps give the film an adrenaline rush every time they are on the screen. And Paul Giamatti plays it real slick, channeling a bit of Kenny Rushton from his turn in the Howard Stern film. Lena as Sam's mom helps raise the emotional stakes while seemingly always having a plan. And Chloe Coleman as Emily gets to be the film's center while also learning how to drive. I can only imagine the amount of time spent mapping out the film for its director. Every second of the film feels like it has a purpose. In a very rare feat, the action never gets too close, instead allowing the audience to see every kick, stab, and punch reach its fullest effect. There are multiple slow motion scenes, and it's all washed in comic book neon color. The score is another A+ as well. We get plenty of industrial backdrop throughout, but much like the recent Fear Street films, there are plenty of familiar songs sprinkled in. I will never be able to hear It's All Over Now, Baby Blue without thinking of this film. I've gone rambling this long and I haven't even mentioned the bad guys much. Ralph Ineson, as the crime leader, has one note, and it's all about taking out Sam. He never wavers and does so in convincing fashion. Adam Negatis plays one of his hitmen and plays the sleazeball role so well, you can't wait to see how his fate plays out. The rest of the henchmen are your standard thugs, but They have numbers, so it all helps heighten the stakes. Gunpowder Milkshake takes a familiar setup but moves the line up a few feet from what we've come to expect and will now be the new standard for these types of films. It boasts an all-star cast, and its lead, Sam, is an extraordinarily well-done character. The direction, score, and complete madhouse craziness all add up to a fun movie experience. I'm going to give Gunpowder Milkshake 4.5 out of 5 stars. But some of those scenes are just too good. I mean, that no-arms fight scene is brilliant. Okay. Gunpowder Milkshake gets the rare and coveted TDR 5-star award for excellence. And I seriously want one of those bowling jackets, and there better be a sequel down the road. So go check out the film for yourself, only on Netflix.
Remember who you're dealing with.
Like this video, make sure to subscribe to the channel for more, and let me know your thoughts on the film in the comments section below.